What up? This is the United Underground, and I'm here with OK Zach. How you doing today, man?
Pretty good. How are y'all?
We're doing pretty good ourselves. So tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and what initially got you into making music.
I'm from Boston, and what got me into making music was just like hanging out with my brother. We just sat down, we'd like record a couple songs and joke around and all that, and then yeah, started getting serious.
Okay. And when would you say you initially got serious into making music?
Probably like a year and a half ago.
Okay. And who would you say your top three inspirations are?
Top three inspirations, probably my brother, and then Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, huge inspiration, and then I don't know. I don't really know if anyone else Lil Uzi for sure. Lil Uzi, yeah.
Already. And what messages do you try to convey in your music?
To never give up on your dream.
Already. What mainly pushes you to keep going?
What's that?
What mainly pushes you to keep going?
Oh, my family. My family is very definitely makes me want to go harder and retire my parents and all that. So yeah.
Alrighty. And then what advice would you say that you have for other smaller artists just starting out, promoting their music, trying to get their sound out there?
Promote every day. Don't miss a day at all.
Alrighty. So I'm aware that a couple of your songs have blown up before. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Hell yeah. So let's start with the most recent song. I've seen a lot of car edits. What's that about?
The car community loves my music. I don't know. They love the
Like
music
like
and
her.
yeah, like her, Element, a bunch of other songs. They just fuck with the sound. I guess it fits it really good. So yeah,
Did
that's it.
you, when you made these songs, did you intend for them to blow up initially, and did you think that they would get to where they are now?
When I made the song, I was kind of just like, it's another song. Then I posted on TikTok, and yeah, that's when it starts. That's when you really know if your song's good or not. You know, people are brutally honest. So
Any story behind Element or like her? Element's currently sitting at 3 million, I
yeah,
think, and then like her 400K around there. So
yeah, yeah. I mean, no real story behind anything. I mean, it's kind of just like a song. Like her is a song that you listen to for like you sing to your girl. You know, like I've never seen an ass like her. Or like a guy to listen to, think about someone, and then Element, low key, that was just about a shawty that I was bugging about. But I'm good. I'm cool now.
do you feel like the songs that typically blow for you are songs that you don't necessarily expect to blow, or songs that you intentionally fuck with and you're like, yeah, this is getting pushed out?
I mean, I fuck with every song I make, 100%. Like I
Okay.
love all the songs I make, but it's usually the songs that any song could blow up in the world. Really, and it doesn't matter. You can make the worst song ever; it'll blow up for being the worst song ever. But you'll still blow up. But you'll never really. No one ever knows if they're gonna blow up. No one knows.
All right. You got any dream collabs?
Yeah. 4 or 5. Trying to work with 4 or 5. So bad. But a real dream collab. Dream collab would be like Lil Uzi, Lil Wayne, something like that.
Okay. So being tapped in the scenes of the types of music that you make, what's something you don't like about the underground?
Something I don't like about the underground.
Hmm.
How every artist in the underground has an opinion about like I feel like you could be doing the best you've ever done and there'll still be an opinion out there that could bring you down, but whatever though. That's one thing I hate. It's just there's so many like hate. There's so much hate in the underground. It's crazy. Like no one supports really. It's just hate. I feel like.
What are some surprise signs of support that you've seen within your music?
What do you mean by that?
Like people, like, oh, I didn't expect this person to fuck with it or something like that.
I don't really know. Honestly, I don't know.
Okay, okay. So do you have any releases that you had just dropped or anything that you plan coming soon? I know you definitely tapped in with your sound and switched it up a little bit. I heard you do some jerk and
Yeah,
some things like that.
I'm definitely gonna try and lean myself towards like a more of like a mainstream sound. I definitely want to try and start getting attention on that sound. That's what I used to make, and then I forced myself to do like the underground type of sound where it's like jerk and you got all that other stuff. So
Okay, okay.
yeah,
Where do you see yourself by the end of this year and then within the next 5?
I see myself doing the same thing I do now, making music, and I would love to be able to say that I blow up and make it super duper far, but I don't want to put that out there because I don't want that to get to my head. So I think I'll be in the same spot I'm at right now.
Alrighty. What is something you feel like you can improve on as an artist?
Um, actually committing to like promo and like really like actually like posting every day because I usually fold, bro, and that's when you'll notice your views on your song will start declining, and you're like, ah, and then you just give up on that song. So I definitely just got to start really locking in with the promo side of music and stop worrying about making that next hit song when I can promote like 12 songs that I've released so far. So,
Oh, you
but
you feel like you tend to focus on songs that you just dropped rather than songs you've already had out.
yeah, I focus too much on it's like I focus on the song that's out right now, but like for example, Element was the song that got me to this point, so why would I stop promoting it? But I do,
Right.
I'm just not promoting it, so I got to get out of that habit.
Understandable. Um, and then my next question for you would be, do you feel like you use TikTok mainly only to rely on promotion or do you use other resources?
I use everything. Every time I post like a reel, I have it so it automatically goes to like Facebook. I
Okay.
post the YouTube shorts, I post TikToks, I do all that.
Alrighty,
But TikTok is definitely the main supplier for sure.
of course. Does anybody have any questions that they would like to ask Zach? Now is your opportunity to raise your hand. If not, I'll go ahead and move on. Somebody had asked, what's your main inspiration?
My main inspiration,
Yeah.
um, just being able to, I don't know, like my main inspiration. I don't know.
Going once, going twice. All right. Well, I got a question for you, gang.
Bet.
How do you handle features, collaborations, and stuff like that?
Well, I try to work with budgets because I don't want to be that artist that's like, oh, a band. So I feel like that's dumb because I could like, you know what I mean? Like someone could DM me, they could be like the next Drake. You never know. So I try to work with like everyone's budget, but there's some budgets where it's like I can't. I literally can't because my management will be mad at me if I do it. So it's like I work with budgets, but at like to an extent.
Okay, okay. Some people wonder how they can get a manager because they feel like it's hard for them to promote their music. So, what can you say to those people who are looking for a manager?
Anyone can be a manager. Like really, if you just need someone there to help you promote, like post for you and all that, like you can find a man. Your brother could be your manager, but I feel like you don't need a manager to. If you just lock in and really like post and get the attention of managers, they'll come to you. but it's kind of hard to go to a manager and be like, "Hey, I'm looking for a manager." I feel like it doesn't really work out. You won't get the manager you want.
Is there anything you would like to say to anybody in general, like friends, family, fans, anybody?
I love all of y'all. I say that every time.
All right. That's it.
That's it.
Alrighty. Well, I
I
appreciate you for tapping in with the United Underground.
bet that.
Well, this was the United Underground, and I was here with Zach, and that's a wrap.